Hey guys, how's it going? Kripp here. Tavern Brawl this week was a very honoring one, at the very least. It was a Challengestone themed Tavern Brawl. The first Challengestone that we introduced to the world. It is a concept that Anya and I worked on some time ago. We've done quite a few of them. We wanted to make the tournament scene have a really big focus on the deck building, because we realized at that point in time, and it's certainly been true since that time, that most tournaments really stress the player's ability to play a deck rather than their ability to create a deck. So we wanted to have these alternate rules. This is even before Tavern Brawl that Anya and I made this. It's taken off. It's been very similar to Tavern Brawl early on, but Tavern Brawl has evolved over time to a much more chaotic theme. Blizzard honored us by having our first rule set in Challengestone, the Odds and Evens Challengestone, as this week's Tavern Brawl. And, some people were a little bit disappointed because they expected a bit more craziness, but you guys have to keep in mind that these formats were designed for people to compete in the tournament format, so there has to be some form of fairness, balance, and some, ease of play. It's not just, totally coin flippy and all that kind of stuff. We want to really implicate people to really think about their decisions when building the decks. And it was a very successful Challengestone then. You guys can check out videos from that if you wish. But back then it was, I think, before TGT. I think it was obviously before League of Explorers. So a lot of the cards that we saw in this week's Tavern Brawl are not those that were available back then. The rules of this Tavern Brawl are all the spells must have an even mana cost. That includes 0 mana cost spells, because 0 is even. And all your minions must have an odd attack value. When we came up with this Challengestone idea, it was the idea so people can focus on playing bigger minions, as this restriction breaks down a lot of the combo pieces for the burst combinations in Hearthstone. It breaks down silence effects, which are generally not fun, and it breaks down Big Game Hunter, which is basically big fun ruiner. So it makes it so you can play all the big minions you want, but again, if you play all the big minions, you can still get rushed down by a more mid-rangey deck. The deck that I really thought back then was very powerful was the Paladin, maybe the Priest decks. I think the most successful deck I made this week was this Paladin deck, and I can go through some of the cards so you guys can understand, what really works in this Tavern Brawl. So equality is very powerful. You can use Wild Pyromancer with it for board clears, and there's not many classes out there that can use board clears. Paladin as a class is a very strong class because the weapon is not restricted in any way, because it's not a spell and it's not a minion, so you use a bunch of weapons. In the recent expansions, Paladins have received some very powerful cards, like Keeper of Uldaman, which acts as big minion removal, which again is something that is typically not available to the other classes with this restriction. In general, Inspire minions are extremely powerful in this format because it does exactly the same thing as it does in Arena. They are very heavily weighted cards because they can produce so much value throughout the course of a game, but they can be used in the mid-range to keep up. And that is really different from what was available when this Challengestone first aired. So the inclusion of the Inspire minions is a really big deal, and Paladin, of course, has some of the most savage ones, with the Murloc Knight at the very least on that list. And also the next big thing is the Discover cards. The Discover cards are very important, and they kind of break the rule set in many ways in this Tavern Brawl, and of course they would have in the original Challengestone if there were Discover cards back then. Something like Jeweled Scarab, which seems innocent enough, is capable of getting some 3-drop cards that, people just won't be able to play around. You can get stuff like Muster for Battle, which is, something that's extremely powerful, and your opponent is not able to originally play this card. You can get something like Seal of Champions, which is ridiculous in this format, and again, your opponent cannot reliably play around this card. So this unknown aspect gives a very interesting dynamic that kind of cheats the rule set and gives the advantage to classes that gain basically a weighted benefit from these. Paladin is a really good class with some of these Discover cards. Overall, it's been a really interesting Tavern Brawl. It has been less of a brawly one. It's been more of like a competitive alternate rule set, and of course, that is by design. I know some of you guys expected more of a randomness type of randomonian brawl, but this is a different flavor that, at the very least, we all got a chance to finally play in a little bit more of a standardized format rather than applying a Challengestone rule set to games between friends. So I'm very happy. I'm honored by the fact that Blizzard ended up going with this, and we'll see. Maybe we can expand on this Tavern Brawl in the future to maybe include a few more crazier Challengestones in the future. But for now, I do hope you guys check it out. I do hope you guys enjoy it. Check out the games, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Fine. I think one thing that this deck is kind of missing is card draw. I don't know if I should put 2 Lay on Hands in the deck. It is missing healing a little bit as well. So warriors are playing Grim Patron, and that's pretty OP. Reporting
for duty. Armor made to fit. The battle reporting for duty.
Randomness Fill hits other minions. Like if your opponent's minion gets assassinated, that's really powerful. This guy's playing a strangely similar deck to the last one.
For justice, the battle.
Where they're like decks out and people are just net decking this thing. Easy win Patron Warrior. Yep. Yeah, people are net decking. Damn. Does this deck have ooze? No, it does not. Okay, well that's good for me, I guess.
Reporting for duty.
Already, damn, that's fast. Well, I think a lot of Hearthstone players kind of just develop that system. It's like, man, I just got wrecked. What do I do? Get a deck online. It's just like what people have learned to play. I kind of want to drop a Death Spite.
I have no time for games.
I've net that before. Yeah. What's your point? We just played 4 Tavern Brawls and 2 guys had the same deck. And the deck, I just found it online. That's different than I've net decked before. Everyone's net decked at some point. But the rate at which people gravitate to a deck that isn't theirs seems pretty shockingly high. That's my point. Nothing else.
Let the pain speak to me. Reporting for duty.
Net decking in Brawl defeats the intent of Brawl. Yeah, kind of. I can clear Patron twice, so should be kind of okay this game. I think I'm gonna let him develop patrons. Like at 9 mana, you can have a big patron turn. I want him to do that. Okay.
Armor made to fit. Everyone, get in here! Everyone, get in here! Everyone, get in here!
Kripp.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. Damn.
Follow the rule. Reporting for duty.
He doesn't have many cards left in his deck, so if we can just stall, it might be fine.
I have no time for games.
Last warning. For justice. Reporting for duty.
Yeah, it's the odds and evens Challengestone. Challengestone 1. Ranya's and my creation. Yeah, pretty good.
The battle. Last warning. For justice.
6 cards left.
Reporting for duty.
None may steal our secrets.
Alright. I don't want to ooze because if he has Death's Bite, I can play Equality and ooze clears board.
None may steal our not in my house.
Reporting for duty.
Well, he has very few cards left, and I have giant board clears, so I like the spot. Kinda sucks. Nice Boulevard, yeah.
I must move quickly for justice. The battle.
Not in my house. The makers.
I'm almost out of
It's really good for me. And it puts a lot more pressure on him to win.
reporting for duty. Justice. The battle.
All right.
Blood and plunder. The battle. The battle. Reporting for duty.
Got him. Same guy?
I will fight with honor.
Coghammer doesn't work that well. Fine, I guess it works well enough. Okay. Are there just like no people online? No, I got like 55 people on my. Oh, I guess very few of them are playing Hearthstone, huh? I guess that's still a reasonable number though.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, let's hope I don't get accoladed.
The battle. Reporting for duty.
Dead game. Yeah. I'm actually surprised that Hearthstone is so alive in this like crazy low in between
Do you have the artifact?
in between content blocks.
The battle. The battle. For justice.
Get back!
Reporting for duty.
Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. This loses the slam, but I guess he can't, like, do a patron and slam turn. Even though I kind of want him to patron.
Get back!
For justice.
I can take the hit.
Okay. Still nothing, huh? Okay.
Get back!
Follow the rule. For justice.
Well, that looks like it may have backfired a bit. I think I'm gonna heal myself. The 1/1s aren't really worth much.
Get back!
Warning. A fight. Count me.
Yep, he's forced. I'm gonna blow all his cards.
Everyone.
You can't play Brawl. Brawl is an odd mana cost. It's only even mana cost spells.
Everyone. Get in here. Everyone. Get in here. Get in everyone. Get in here. Everyone. Get in here. Blood and plunder.
Well, that looks like a pretty good spell damage consecration to me. I don't know about you. I think you conceded. Oh man. Oh, a mirror. What the fuck? Let's keep a hellfire just in case.
I greet you.
Okay, it is a zoo deck. Looks like we're gonna be hurting this one.
Put this apple on your head.
It's pretty shitty, but a juggler just threatens so much damage.
From the void I come. From the void.
The sacrificial pacts would be very useful if I could get them. There it is. That helps. 0 mana, gain 5, kill a 6/7 minion. I mean, I gotta check with Trump, but I think that's value. Pretty sure it's value. Oh, it's got nothing. It's pretty easy game then.
Put this apple on your head.
The light protects me.
I think we'll still be alright here. Why the heck does Sacrificial Pact work on enemy minions? Because it's a cool card, dude. What other explanation is there? Fine. Yeah, I mean, I really don't care if the Void Caller dies. There really isn't anything bad that could happen to it. I was thinking of doing some like cute Hellfire play to actually clear the board, but seeing as I don't have a 3-drop to play with it, it's just not worth it. Implosion for 2 buddies. Yeah, I'll play Arena a little bit later tonight.
I have big plans.
Whoa. Okay. Not bad. Dark doesn't help that much with priest cards.
Is someone injured?
Funnel Cakes is a nice card. Whoa. I didn't expect that.
Put this apple on your head.
I'm just gonna go with the Juggler now. You can't be playing Balance or Power Word Shield.
Get your funnel cakes here.
Okay.
Tazdingo. Yes.
That actually sucks a lot. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough to come back in this game. I can at least kill the North Shire and hopefully it doesn't play anything too big. Interesting. So he has the option to trade here, which is interesting. Doesn't take it. Always 2.
How many fingers do you see?
Oh boy, that's a bad one.
Put this apple on your head.
Oh, don't you kill that. Oh, I guess I might as well kill it now. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's see if we have some recovery here.
To the exhibit.
Because like, once I'm in Jiraxis mode, I should be able to handle the priest.
Tazdingo. Yes.
That Siphon Soul may have been better saved, as he probably just got the biggest Death Rattle minion he could find. We'll know in a second.
In the grand tournament, you win.
Yeah, that's quite bad. That is quite bad.
From the void I come, the void I come. I see you. Shush! You face Jiraxis, Eladar Lord of the Burning Legion. To the void. I will enjoy watching you die. Not again.
Okay, we can definitely stabilize if he doesn't have an ooze. But if he has an ooze, we might have trouble catching back up on the board. Okay. That sacrificial pact. So good.
The damned stand ready.
I think this game is done. Fuck, maybe not. Oh god. Here we go. Not bad, not bad. I think he's gonna light bomb me. Yeah. Still gonna be pretty hard for him to do this final 6 damage though.
The light's name.
Special delivery!
I think it's time. It's time for Oblivion. We got the other bomb blob. Oh god. He's playing the greediest deck ever, but it's still not good enough. Maybe if he gets a Shadow Manus and takes my Dreadsteed. Sure, you can put a 6 mana 6/6 in your deck. Anytime. Dude, the value is just so good. Look at that. Fucking insane.
You're in trouble now. You have been.
I'm gonna try to get a minion. Interbate out a minion, Mark the Wild it, get a good trade. Should be a pretty damn good start if I can make that happen. Not really the minion I was hoping for. And that's more like it. Okay. I could do like questing Innervate Mark of the Wild. It's pretty hard to deal with that.
Give me a quest.
Oh no. Oh, he picked it instantly. It's a fucking ooze. Or a owl.
Quest accepted.
Well. Just in case it's not, I'm gonna try to seal out the game here. Owl equals super, super sad. Okay, good.
Quest accepted.
Okay. Alright, so I guess BGH is probably the one card he needs. A Death Lord would still not work. Oh, Mulch would work. Oh no. Okay. Saved.
I can see.
Turn 6 win. Not too bad. Almost get
Shall bring victory.
Tuskar Totemic, which is pretty nice. What else did they get? They get a lot of really good cards off of Jeweled Scarab is the other thing. They have a lot of really good discovers. Earth Elemental's pretty good. Well, it's not great against Priest, but pretty good against almost everything else. Blood Knight's probably not going to work. Let's try a Shadow Fiend. Just had your first 12-win arena run. It's pretty good. I don't think too many people are playing tonight. It's definitely something to be proud of.
Did you bring some fish?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Welcome to the exhibit. The damned stand ready.
Sucks to lose Northshire here. Probably shouldn't have played it. Oh my god. Totem Golem Carnage, dude.
My fate is sealed.
Is someone injured?
The damned stand ready.
Okay.
This time for sure.
Come on! What the hell is that? Seriously?
Let the pain speak to me.
Like to play with fire?
My fate is sealed. Quickly.
Probably shouldn't have done that last one. Nah, I want to have a 1/8 museum curator, guys. I don't know what you guys talking about. That was a pretty bad play, but I don't know. I think all my plays are bad.
Like to play with fire?
Touch that.
You might feel a little tingle.
To arms, men.
Okay. Kind of forgot about that one.
Embrace the
Recombobulator is pretty damn good in this. Well, it was better before, but it's still pretty damn good.
Don't touch that. Duty called.
I should have done this first. Okay. More discoveries.
Welcome to the exhibit. Don't touch that.
No, he hasn't discovered any board clears. He doesn't have any board clears then. Can't play any 3-mana spells. Okay.
I see.
That kind of sucks.
Let us see if this
My fate is sealed.
engaging TC
Oh shit.
mental dislocated.
Don't touch that.
Engaging TC 130 mental dislocated.
Yeah. Give it back.
Who are you, man?
This fucking game. Classic priest. It's true. Fucking steal one thing, take it back 100% of the time. Damn. Oh, damn. Oh, attack missed! What's up?
That was a mistake.
Let's get physical.
Dude, this guy is a survivor. It's actually a really epic game. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that one.
Do you have the artifact?
My fate is sealed.
Alright. The museum curator has been around longer than his relics. Uh-oh. This is the time where the museum curator might meet his end. Nope. We can honor him with a killing blow then. Just heal him up a little bit.
My fate is sealed.
Fucking hero museum curator, dude.